the high spawn, looks like. And I want to find the logs that will lead me to the ice cave. I got fog, which is not ideal, because I can't see the logs from afar. Is this the right log though? I think it is. I go across here and across the other one, avoiding the wolves that are on the other side of this log here. And that'll make me warm again. And it is important to... Whoa. That's my only warm-up for right now. I'm gonna have to worry about warm-up bonuses again.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Just gonna have 3. You need a stone. And then you need to take the scrub brush. I guess I could go in and pass time to tank instead of tanking the cold damage. Except I'm not warm in here. You don't see the exit. Again, they should fix that. So we have to tank this damage now because we need this and we need tinder. Not too bad. Normally, if you had good visibility, you'd see the logs immediately and be able to go there. So now, craft tinder. And that hurt me more than it should. I shouldn't have done that. And it's night, right? So I can't see anything in here until I get matches. So I'm still cold, so that was a bad play in Endless Night. I'm still learning this. For daytime, I would be able to get with my bedroll matches, but as things stand, it's the other exit, and I don't want to get on the river here. I want to get over to the road. I need to be the other side of these falls here, I believe. Need to get on the right part of the river. So this is the right part of the river. This is the dangerous part here. Can be wolves, so stick to the river if you can. So the goal is just to get down onto the river without taking full damage. I'm gonna have to start picking up sticks again with the chain. And probably could climb that rope. When I get the bedroll, that would let me... That's my bodyguard, so I'm good. I should be able to, but I sort of need to spend energy. Except I need hand grips, so I'll have to increase my frostbite risk a little bit. And that should be enough to get me down. So we are now on the river, and as soon as we get a light source, we'll be able to loot the stuff out. I should have checked for wolves, because now we have a normal wolf count. Normal amount of wolves. It will probably be cold in the cave, but I'll be making a fire. And yeah, now I wasted a bit of time there, so I think in this mode, if you get the HRV spawn, go directly to the rope instead. Avoid crafting the tinder because you will get tinder from the cattails. Now, there's usually no wolves here except above you on this ledge here. And I get my facts checked by wolf. So now I got tinder, I got food. Enough to sleep on, but I have no bedroll. So the goal is just to hit up the major loot spots, get out of this cave, get into the ice cave. I might not be able to, yes I can light a fire in the ice cave, because it's not a transition mine. That's my guaranteed matches. So now we can warm up here and make some water. Just as in normal play, there should be some coal here. And I won't worry about tinder now, because I'll be picking up the cattails. Pick up the coal that I see, and then I'm going to have drawn some torches. That'll be good. And you don't get a free... I prefer to light fires where the wolves can see them. Maybe that's mumbo jumbo, but I used to light fires behind the rock for some reason, and there is no reason why. Because it's windless in here, even if the wind direction is blowing into the cave. Boom boom. So let's spend some resources here. You get one can in your loadout, because obviously otherwise you have to find that thing. We do crouch. We do this. And that's me warm. That's all I want. Now we can have all the torches we want. So I'm lucky that I could have spawned in a blizzard. Or an aurora. So the dire straits, the hardest, toughest moments in a run is always the first couple days. Basically just until you get matches. You're fine, good to go. That's all we want. Oh, let's pick up the stuff that we missed actually. So DarkWalker was sort of the opposite. You got a ton of loot, but you shouldn't pick it up. And Loper is very little loot, and you should pick it all up. Oh! So 1 out of 2 frostbite protection. How's my frostbite? It's okay. To get to the cave. I could have made a warm-up bonus though. Maybe I should have. But then I might have gotten a wind or a blizzard or something like that. So I should possibly go to the other cave first. Because I have torches and a stone now. So now we're back to normal wolves. I hope. I'm playing on the Halloween update. So maybe I should do the right thing and craft and cook a tea here. Well, let's do it in the cave. Because then I can drink it after I get out through the waterfall. So these high rocks, the wolves will not have an easy time of getting down to you. The lower rocks, especially the ones with logs, down to the ice, they will be able to path to you, but this
Find
pupper
some
is
way to
no
escape
problem.
this cold.
I hope. Do make way because he ran the right way. That's cool then. Well, the right way right now at least. As soon as I have 20 tinder, I should be okay. And it's okay that I'm cold now. I'll be cold in the waterfall as well. Tanking a lot of damage now. Well, let's see if it is possible. Once you're cold, you won't get colder. But I wonder if this is possible. It seems possible. Awesome. Just need to get to the solid spot here. Chain my torch. Or I can go to the cache directly. And after this cache, I should be warm in here. Might not mean that I should. I think I'll lose the torch when I go outside, but it's okay. Well, I won't put... I was warm right now. What happened? Anyway, let's make the tea here. It feels good not being on a timer. It feels awesome. I'm just gonna make this tea naked, and there's no reason to warm up in here, so I'll just use sticks. Should teach myself to not... Well, now I need to craft, so let's have water on. Let's have some more sticks on. Make sure I stay above freezing, that's the only important thing. Put my clothes back on when I leave. Craft. New. And break down the torch. Should be good. I should have nothing else that I can craft except tinder, and I don't need tinder. So I'll not drink this until after I exit. Not sure where my minutes went, but and again I think this changed in the recent version. I don't think you can. You will get cold when you're walking in water. You see it on the 10 meter there. And you don't go this far, you go this far. And then we try to get out with a cave, but no, I don't think you can. No. So you used to be able to,
Never
I
felt so
think.
cold in my life.
And now I drink for bonus. Down to a bitty bite. And that should be good. And then I put on my clothes. And that might help me along a little bit. So I need... Well, I don't know if an ear wrap gives you frostbite protection. I haven't actually tested it, because you get it pretty late game when you have bats anyway. Woo! Oh, that was the end of this one. That was stupid. Well, it is the most dangerous part. Let's start over then and make a better start. It's fine, we're learning the endless nights. So, new, custom, confirm, and interloper. Make sure it's interloper. Turn that on and go. Let's do the hardest one again. And no badges. No badge, Loper, endless. Can't fit it. No badge, Loper, endless night. That was stupid. Should have lit the torch anyway, because it would get me warmer. And I knew the wolf was there. I just didn't see him, because it was night. So, what spawn did we get this time? We got offset falls. Okay. So now, can I get past the wolf? We'll need the matches before I go in. So there's no point going here. Go say hello to the bear. What? You can't get up here? Surely you can get up here. How can you not get up here? Yes you can. Just looked like I couldn't. And then we just trace. Do I get rush here? No. So we're just chilling with it, picking up sticks on the way.
Can't feel my hands.
There's a little island with a corpsicle on it. And I shouldn't look down actually, because when you can see the wolf can see you, and he might. Can I actually... I don't want to get on the river here. I want to climb the rope. And let's remember that I don't need tinder. Now, people who do new Loper starts almost every stream, they will have more experience than I when it comes to the optimal run from a predefined starting spot. I have like a handful of characters that haven't died and one or two that have died. In my entire Twitch career, which is 1.5 years long almost, which means basically I don't know, I'm not an expert on starting over. other than I did the Loper Academy one, just get 2 matches on the bed, make water, and that was the end of the run for each starting region. That's about it. Now, I do not want to lose a river here. Oh god, that was a huge drop. It's kind of hard to see when you get heavy fog at the start, so I think normally the starting weather is random in Interloper. No, it says heavy fog. It should always be heavy fog, but how come I sometimes get different weather? Might ignore that. So now I can't climb down this rope. Interesting. So now I have to find a way to build a boat down. So what if I go there? That should be okay. Probably past the wolf, so I want to go here, and then go as far left as I can, and then go right. So I want to hug this and get down on this one here. Yeah. That's how it's gotta be. It is how the cards have fallen. So now by doing this I bypass the wolf. Probably a more optimal way on the other side, but I don't know how near to this cave the wolf is, so I have to be on the good side. Well, I want to go to the cave anyway, so I'll just go down here. I don't need to really go down at the rope. I want to really go down near the cave. And then pick up cattails to get tinder. And stones. The cave is right there. And I will be climbing the rope at the very end, exiting the region, so that should give me enough time to... I would have liked some tea thingies here. But I guess it's an optimal play to not do that here. But the thing is I need them for exiting the waterfall. But this cave didn't have it, so I'm gonna have to do without. Well, I'm lying. I can do the same thing as before. It's not hug a wolf this time. Hey, pick you up. Then you need to see the matches. And we only need a couple coal to make the fire happen, and then we'll pick up the other coal when we can see better. Well, seems we can see them. Okay. Playing on lower brightness than normal, so now we'll be able to stop getting cold. Get warmed up in half an hour on 2 coal. So learn to go through resources.
Come on, little fire.
Early game. And then late game you don't need them. So.
That should help warm things up.
Not a stick, but 2 coal will. Well. And I have nothing but, well, I can craft a tea now. That's what I can do. But I do not need to craft tinder. Oh, we got a wolf outside. Interesting. Or he might be behind me actually on top of this ledge. It's fine. But there is a reason why you crouch sometimes when you're staying put. The thing is, if I cook the tea here, it might be cold when I exit the waterfall. So I'll just take torches here. It's quite chill to not be on a timer. It is lovely. I have high blood pressure, so that was a contributing factor to my stress plays. But I did good, and I did a speed run that was good before most people, so I am happy. And I'm blessed. Well, heavy fog means no wind, so I want to pass as little time as possible. That's usually how I play anyway, so it's going to be automatic. So we come out with stones, torches, and a crafted tea. Awesome. And we didn't climb the rope, so we can keep as much as we want. And I could treat the wolves as a DarkWalker. I could listen better for them and create distance to them. And be safe for a time. That's a wolf though. That's a wolf I bypassed by going along this edge here. So if I had gone down there, instead of getting a sprained wrist and a fall, I would have gone down into the fangs of this little bastard. And that's not a curse. That's my loving name for them. If I get stuck somewhere, I could work towards my fire making 3. And I am less cold now. This waterfall than I was previously, and I have more health. So feels good, man. But going in will save me a match. Let me cook the tea. It's being warm, so we'll be doing the same thing again. Where we bring the torch inside, but cannot bring it outside. Cold already, so this doesn't change anything. Now we get the deer in here. But yeah, I'm gonna learn from my practice, DarkWalker practice, and not harvest that. And we don't do anything about that. We'll chain this torch. And light fire number 2. If the torch is rolling, do make sure you click on the label when the label is showing, because otherwise you will spend a match. I'm warm now and I have nothing better to do, so we'll bring that out. Take torches. Go back out naked. Well, I can actually break that down here. Let me just let the water fall. Put it out.
Damn. Freezing.
Oh, it actually deleted everything on it? Okay. So now we do it properly this time. And I guess I can still bypass the wolf, but it's going to be a long way around. Don't need to do that. Don't do that when you're cold. Put on your clothes. So we need gloves this time. Now I got some wind. So I might need to light a backstop fire here if I see the wolf. But it seems to not put out my torch yet, so it will be interesting. And is that him over there? Looks like it is, so just in case. But it's blowing along the river. Well, it'll take time to light this. I should have been on the other side of the wall. Can't cancel it, so.
Come on.
Let's be at the right. Didn't know the wind direction properly, and it changed then. But if we can get wind protected here. Might be that I scare him ahead of me now. I hope not. Good wolf. Now we drink tea.
Come on. Come on.
I spent all of it, but it's fine. Slight mistake, you can break it off at 0.01 kilos and save a dose. But it's only pain, so it's not super important. It might be a better play actually to get more warmth out of it. Yeah, now we just go get matches and bedroll. Possible bedroll. I think there's a reasonably low chance of not getting a bedroll here. We don't need to tank this coal damage. I need to make a fire right now. I'll get permanent frostbite. And it's gonna take so long to get rid of that frostbite. Let's hope some coal on there accelerates it. Put you add coal. Unfortunately I have to wait here by making water. Ideally you'd like to be in a cave so it doesn't get blown out. Yeah, look at that. Could I have avoided that in some way? It's slowly dropping. It's good. Much better. A little before we want. I'd like to make another half a liter. Maybe it's gonna be costing me a match, but I like the frostbite. Okay. Yeah. It's a problem with HRV if we get a... We're gonna take all these torches back. So I could have put less coal on maybe. Well, we're not gonna need torches for a while. This is good because all the while I'm doing this, my frostbite risk is lowering. I was at like 92% there from the quick. Maybe you should cook your some more water inside the ice cave instead. Because of that. But we're good. We have a backstop fight behind us. We have the wolf behind us. I could walk to the exit, so it'll cost me a match, but it's fine. Sometimes you can't. Oh, I was super close. But it was the right call because I would have cried if I had gotten frostbite. If you make a whole liter in there, in the other ice cave, you should be fine and dandy unless you have 2 frostbites going. So this will be a combination of the stuff we've learned. Now you can't exit at the climb there. You can billy go down into the valley and climb up the rope if you feel, if you have a bedroll, so you can sleep. But problem with this is I'm coming in at a different exit than normally, different entrance. So I'm gonna light my torch inside of here, and we're gonna have to take our chances with sketchy. I know that if I keep it right at all turns, sometimes there can be a rabbit here. I'll get to the other high exit, and then I will get to the log exit. So there's nothing here, right? So well, there's a cedar, but the important thing is to get to our stuff. There's my rabbit. Maybe I took a wrong turn then. We shall see. So that is... How was I able to pass it? Let's make sure that this is the rope exit. There should be no other exit here. This is the rope exit. Don't hear sketchy yet. We're not gonna stick around to find out. Gonna try to not get encumbered so we can climb. So now I go back and I keep a left at all times. Probably I should have gone in there towards the exit. Or this is the loot cave and I didn't get any loot. But I think that's a cedar cave. Shouldn't be a rabbit here. It's too close to the exit, I think. I'm curious. Just gonna have a quick look over here and remember where I came from. So when you don't do restarts over and over, you tend to not get your memory jogged. I'll take that, thank you. So some loot here on the way. And if we don't get it, we don't get it. Then we have to be moving on. Climb the rope anyway and get out of here. And there's my loot. Awesome. Just drop the excess at the rope. That is a great find. Matches and bedroll. Most of the time they're here. And if I hear a wolf howl right now, I'm gonna be freaked out. So the play is to immediately have one campfire burning, and it might as well be here. I don't really need to do anything this side of the rope. So the main thing is just to have this for a chance of fight flight dice roll. And we'll just sticks. Just keep it there for a while, and not stick around for long. We will just... Oh, I hear footsteps, but it's behind me, so that's good. That's not the exit. So now I might be lost in this cave with the wolf coming after me. That's not the exit. My god, give me the rope climb. That's the exit, that's fine. Gonna be cold, but at least I won't be in the cave with the wolf, so I have to check the weather. If it's okay, we might tank some cold damage, get to the exit this way. But I can't go this way, so we have to go back in the cave. So now, this is the way we entered, by keeping right and avoiding that path to the loot. We saw the rope climb cave. Now we can at least find our way. We don't go in there, we keep it right. Oh, we can't. And the next right should be the rope climb. Now there might be a wolf between us and the rope. And yeah, that's your luck. So what we can do is fight him with a pry bar, drop a torch and a stone, that's about it. Throw a torch, might work. I'm going to try throw a torch because I haven't tried that much. Give me the rope, thank you. And no wolf, please. Awesome, it would seem that we made it. Didn't want anything in here. Don't see a corpsicle. Chain this torch. And let's see if the game makes us encumbered the second before we climb the rope. Doesn't roll off. So it's sock time, is it? Because we're not going to sleep here, that's not the survival play. So let's have those socks, please.
Need a horse.
And that's going to burn out the torch, but nothing we can do about that. Used to be the first play I did. because if you got damaged...
Better find some water.
Oh, I need to apply it. Go, go. And remember to push forward, forward, forward until you are absolutely sure you are on top. And
Not
then
sure
maybe
why I feel so tired.
we can change this torch. And in the end it worked out. So no wolf here. There are rumors of a wolf above the rope in the other ice cave. I have not personally met that wolf. And now we can sleep as much as we want here. Still gonna be night outside, so that actually takes some pressure off. Not the temps, but maybe the temps are a little more clement, more consistent. We don't know that, we just know that we need to be rested. Before going to the exit, make sure you see stick there and not leave cave. Well, we're not leaving the cave, we are parking right here. We don't need to cook anything. Unless we got some low-grade canned food. Well, we did, but not the kind you can cook. So it's gonna be cattails. And drink of water and sleep. Check afflictions, check clothing, check warmth. Should be nice and warm here throughout the night, so... I guess we go for well-fed. If we find a hatchet in Milton, it is a play to go back to your smoke signal and get the satchel early. But there is no found satchel on Interloper, is there? Or is there? I should ask in the forum. I'm gonna have a dinner break soon. I'm gonna ask Athenon. He is the Grandmaster of Lewing and Scooting. He'll be able to tell me that lickety-split. No, well, I can't find the hatchet on the Interloper, so that rules that out. There's a 50-50 chance. If the right smoke signal is up for me, then I can do it, otherwise not. Crackers are too good to leave here to eat now. I'm playing a bit sloppy now. Normally I would calculate my calories and eat exactly 750, but it's fine. Good, right? Thorough check before sleeping, and then we head into another endless night in Milton. Should be some reshies if I decide to go to the cave. But in general, there will be so much loot in Milton that I should loot and scoot. I should, and then come back late game and clean the region up when I have a hatchet and all that good stuff. Late game, I could do it on day 10. So I should be alright to sleep, right? Right, so just double checking. So this will be a decent start. I'm gonna drink a smidge. Still want to be able to cook a tea if I need to. Can lose the well-fed on the second day, it's fine. Looks like Aurora out. So we'll just make sure we can get in here without spending a match. It should be fine because there's an Aurora going. But there can be wolves here. So that's a new experience, an endless night with possible auroras. And obviously if there are wolves here we can't deal with them. Maybe Aurora night, so we'll just go inside. Craft our warm-up bonuses. Sleep some more. be fun. Well, we have a wolf over there, but we're not going there. I doubt that there is a wolf, but there will be. Well, we can go in and think about it. Because there's no timer, so we actually have time to think now. So, do I want to risk the run on an Aurora wolf? We heard the wolf. It's towards the cave, not toward the exit, and there's no wolves near to the exits where we're going. So it should be safe. It should be fine. It'll cost me calories to stay here, and we can see just fine. And we'll be able to stop in the mine and pass the time until the Aurora is gone. It's better than wasting the time in here. So I think that's a safe play. Well, we can still warm up in here. So we'll sleep 1 hour. Drink a little bit. So I think these are always shining. Well, they weren't before. It was night, but if it's gonna cost us a match, so be it. We can waste a match to have the... And it's not very far, so we can tank the cold damage, right? Sleep as long as it will let me. And I'll not spend the match on a warm-up bonus, right? I'll tank the damage instead. Well, the survival play is actually to keep my condition above 80%. So I'm fine, and besides, I'm not warm yet. So I might as well spend the Aurora doing stuff inside. So that's gonna cost me a match, so I'll torch walk to the exit, that's fine. Now I have plenty of warm-up bonuses. So I'll make water and then craft 2, cook them, go. So again, well, I should play more sloppy maybe, but it just isn't in my nature.
Come on. That's done.
Why on earth? Well, I need to make another half a liter anyway, because it's going to be deleted by the teas. But yeah, the play was to make 2 teas instead of doing that. Let's make sure we have enough time on the fire. That's it. Is that a new sound? Cool. So since I'm not gonna get my welfare, I should keep it. So that is fine. Drink a smidge. So I'll just be careful at the start that I don't run out of teas. That's my water. And now the Aurora's gone, so depending on weather here, I will... So by doing this, I'll save a stack. But I may have to relight the fire, which I might not want to do. eating sticks if you check the weather. Point is having the fire there before I go. Well, my teas are hot now. I should go now and cook the other one at the other end. The Aurora's still going. We knew that would be safe. Figured that would be safe. And worst case scenario, I run back to the cave. So we are warm. Drink a little bit here. And it's windless, well, which will keep our torch burning, but not gonna help us with the wolves. Why are my tea? Oh, they're in the medical menu, right? Well, I didn't cook them, did I? Back to the grind. Good thing it's still burning. Definitely want the teas with us at least, so we need half an hour on that. It's gonna have to be a cedar. Well, cooking simulator going on here. Gonna spend all my water, so maybe I'll want to make water after this. Should have made another half a liter instead, but I guess this is fine. I can't cook that tea. Is that gonna hurt me? Probably. So, since we have no time of day to deal with, let's make the water and see if we get punished by it. See what I can craft here. Don't need tinder. Make some torches down then. Heal my frostbite! Yay! Frostbite risks. Now, do I want another? Because I'll only have, yeah, let's do that too then. So I'm spending tons and tons of firewood, so let's make another half a liter. Break down some more torches, why not? Pretty soon we'll have a little semicircle of teas here. Should try to get Reshi as soon as I can. I wouldn't cry if the Aurora disappeared. We have no socks right now. That might come back and bite us in the bum. In the foot.
I'd snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
And now we can drink this properly and cut the last T. And that should match up beautifully. There is an aurora going. I could read a skill book until it ends. No, the aurora's gone. Okay. So we sort of kind of want to know what the weather's going to be like. It's going to be windy. It's not bad. It's not bad. So let's try to work up the flow maybe here. So 7-4. You're done. You are coming with me, sir. And now we can deal with wolves. So the next time we get an aurora, we could level up 2. Fire making 2. Then just light a few fires too. So I'll show you a little trick here that many of you will probably know already, but it's a handy tip. If you do go through the ice cave, can't really break down the scrub brush to go back from the rope to the exit. You'd have to go in towards the dangerous part with the wolves. Could be more loot there, like a campfire with a backpack and some food, but it's not really the survival play when we're this weak.
I could eat anything right now.
And now let's drink this. And then we'll top that up with another. Not gonna need many Reshi doses, I suppose. Probably find antibiotics somewhere in Milton. But we can chill in Milton and pop in and out between the houses during blizzard or windless weather. Or windy weather if we get a flare, but flares are rare. I'd say you'd find between, I don't know, 4 and 8. Maybe that's too much, maybe between 3 and 6. In an entire Loper run, looting everything. So you make a right when you, after you climb the rope and exit the cave, you make a right. If you go forward, you're gonna get to a cave. It may have some berries and mushrooms. And also wolves. And we are rested now, so we can sprint to the exit while this weather is good. And then you'll be facing scrub brush here. You can climb over it if you find the right spot.
I could eat
I'm glad he reminded me. I think I'm gonna keep Will on to remind me when I need to eat. It's kinda handy. Now you can't break down the scrub brush with the hacksaw. And it's not good to do so either, you just get cold. I'll eat more when I'm in the cave. And I should actually drink my other tea now. To bump me up. Because this can take just a few minutes. You want to be facing the wall. So that when you drop down you get as close to. Then you get on this ledge here. Then you're high above the scrub brush. And you will be able to pass it. Take a little boop here and a boop here. Now you make a left. So the exit is in this wall recess here. That was smooth sailing, so I don't need to waste another warm-up bonus. We'll have tons of coal back again, so you should spend the coal in Hushed River, even if you only get like 7 or 8 coal. How many coal do I picked up some in the ice cave. I have plenty of coal, but yeah, we're lightweight as yet, so do just fine. Good thing is there's no schedule to keep. So the auroras and blizzards are gonna make it low visibility and cold. Well, the blizzard will. In the night. So if you're unfamiliar. Hey, Cyclo! So nice to see you again. I'm sharing some general interloper tips and just saying what I experience with the endless nights. We are playing the without badges. Not even the badge I got from completing the event, the Halloween event, because it's hard to get tired. Because there's never going to be day in this mode. That badge is better suited for, I don't know, night owls who play a normal survival run, where you somehow feel it's better to be out at night and inside in the day, because you will get reduced fatigue at night, and that is a double-edged sword. It's good, I guess, for sprinting and stuff, but traveling at night, but whoa. Well, I shouldn't be afraid of that anymore. I just don't want my torch being blown up, if I can help it. Because I have a book to read, so I will get the same thing as in my practices. I will need firelight to read books and craft and repair clothing and stuff, so that's going to make it a little bit harder. You just broke 40 days! New record! New record hype. That is awesome. I'm going to try to loot and scoot. We have the hacksaw already, poggers. Hammer might be at the farmhouse. I don't know any other. I can't recall them right now, at least, but we're gonna hit up the major loot spots anyway. Go through Milton, then to Misty Lake and get settled there, get our skins, and so I should be looking for saplings actually. Well, we can stop at the... we'll just go the normal way. We wouldn't really be scooting if we went out of our way. There's a sapling spot up ahead. Fishing is a lifesaver. Yeah, you can pass a lot of time while fishing and getting enough calories to get by on. So while staying warm, because you need, and you can use the firewood for cooking the fish as well. Am I good for warm-up bonuses? I think I got a ton of Reshi over there, so skip that for now. And get in here before I get cold. Stay nice and healthy. Now, do I need water? I might actually need water, so let's have water here. I can snag some warmth from the bed in here.